Welcome back. This is A Bard's Tale with Allison and David, and no Diamond this week. North Star Quest Camp for Girls has called her away to volunteer with them, and it's a good cause. Look them up if you need something to donate to. Meanwhile, we had just left CliqClaq and Stan, entering a maelstrom
of undead flesh.
So, Stan, you've just spotted a giant creature entering the fray from kind of your quadrant. Black, give me a perception test as you are mounted on the back of your giant crab and slowly spiraling down on your crab-mounted hang glider.
16.
Still only about a quarter of the way down the tree. You can see something larger than the rest coming in from Stan's side. You can't spot any others, and you don't really get much detail of what it is.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
There are more things to shoot at?
There's an effectively infinite number of zombies currently climbing or attempting to climb and being sloughed off of the tree.
I'm gonna do that again.
Okay.
To everything, a balance. Failure and a 21.
All right. You rain of arrows. There's one that goes, I mean, even on a natural one, it just sort of like the angle was wrong. It hit it, but the arrow broke on impact. And they're just raining off of the tree. You do, as you're doing this, realize that the beam defenses can't turn inward just the way it can catch the light and return it. It can't shoot them off of its own trunk.
Right.
Nor could it accidentally chop itself down.
Silver lining.
Stan, what are you doing? You're attached to a parachute that...
How many more actions do I have before I'm on the ground?
At this point, about a minute before impact, unless you're trying to like go way out away from the tree, and then the travel time may take a moment.
No, I want to get closer to the big guy.
Okay, that is doing that. So it's going to be essentially 15 rounds. I mean, for purposes of spell.
Mm-hmm. So I did my protection. And just for good measure, I'm going to do Shield of Faith. So that I get a +2 to my AC.
A third shield begins floating around Stan.
Where is that on this list?
All right, so you'll have a few rounds to buff up. With the hang glider and the way the air currents currently are, the druid, by the way, spots what you're doing and has enough control of the air in the area that if he sees you like need to go up or down, or that he can, you feel him like correcting a little with air currents, that little gusts from one side or the other.
Okay.
I am eventually aiming to the ground. It's just on the way. Might as well help with the.
Yeah. Yeah, and you are cutting a spiral of like it looks like a little corkscrew going down the trunk, just because you're at least 120 feet out.
Something like that.
Okay.
I wanted to get clear of the tree, but still be in range to.
The branches move out of your way.
Oh. Then I can get closer.
Okay. Yeah, they have some limited mobility. It takes effort for him to do something like capture the airship, but the tree knows you're a friend, and so it lets you through.
All right.
All right, Stan, give me an athletics check.
Oh, almost a 1. I got 11 total.
So you try to angle the parachute as best you can think out. Oh, I'm sorry, Stan. That wasn't even supposed to be an athletics check. Now we're at Dex plus air vehicle.
So I guess should I use the same roll? So that'll be. Oh, you went out.
Okay. Well, either way, it's not good.
So I rolled that 2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay. So you pull from one side an angle, and you start heading down at not the angle you were hoping for, and you start to lose, like the parachute deflates a little on one side, and you lose altitude a lot faster than you meant to. All right. Give me one more.
Dex?
Yes.
$19.
Okay. So you are, however, coming in for a pretty smooth landing. You didn't cross as much distance as you wanted to toward the giant. It's going to be a little slog to get to it.
Okay.
So in the 6 seconds, 6 to 10 seconds. Sorry, I was thinking of Shadow run around. In the 10 seconds before your feet touch the ground, have you got all your buffs up, ready to roll?
I have I have one other one. I want I'm going to use Find Steed, and I want to land on my horse.
Must you always copy me?
So hard.
Yours is just infinitely cooler with the crab. I got a horse.
So Stan, what buffs and spells and potions do you have up? So I know for purposes of description.
Oh, and that's the other thing. I was going to take a potion of growth and a potion of giant strength.
Yeah, you had plenty of time coming in for both of those.
So that's my regimen.
Okay. CliqClaq, you see Stan about halfway down the tree from where you are, about to come in for a landing 500 or so feet away from what is now clearly a giant, stomping its way toward the tree.
Okay. Stan does much better than with the big ones, and I do better with large groups, so I'm just going to let that happen.
Okay. Well, there is should describe the ground as you guys are coming in, but it is what I like to describe as to refer to as a GM, the zombie carpet. There are pockets of clear space, but it is pressed in on most sides with just a shambling horde. They even as many of them have been taken out by the storm. The ones that are left just group up and are enclosing in a ring.
That's good information to have. How far up am I right now?
About 300 feet, we'll call it. Unless you wanted to go to do a dive or something and get to. I mean, at this point, you guys are kind of calling the engagement range.
At about 80 feet-ish, something like that. I want to steer toward the tree.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out climbing gear, and we're going to latch onto the tree, and I'm going to be a sniping perch.
Okay. So Stan, you are about to you find a place to summon the horse. I'm going to give you one last athletics check to basically to find the place where you can summon it in the zombie pocket or in the zombie carpet and land there.
Okay. Dex save 11.
Okay, and CliqClaq, can I get a tinkering check from you? Because the other last thing you did was take the giant potion, and oh, I'm sorry, Stan. That last one was an athletics check, so we'll add so it's an 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I forget what this is.
It's your intelligence plus the tool proficiency if you have it.
Okay, thank you. $23.
Okay. The parachute holds.
The hangulator.
No. When Stan goes giant,
gotcha.
the parachute holds the weight. The strings go taut, and you can hear them straining, Stan.
You're welcome.
And your
that
horse,
gnome knows how to engineer this stuff.
It's the only thing I do.
Not the only thing, but it's one of the many good
The main thing I do.
Epic tinkering here.
your steed appears and kind of looks back. It has its immediate connection with you and kind of adjusts course, bumps a zombie out of the way, rears up, and you catch it.
Nice.
But is the horse sized for you in the spell? I just am not legitimately
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I'd forgotten that was the thing I was doing.
Oh, that poor horse. Poofed into existence and then broken in half.
It'd be like in Men in Tights where it just moves and I fall.
Plan work perfectly.
Fine steed. That if I'm gonna assume that it doesn't match my size. Yeah, it says you summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond with it. and I can choose all sorts of forms. So I think it actually would conform to my.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that it is a spirit that is bonded to you. So whatever you need it to be at that time. Although the animal will remain the same each time. What kind of animal do you have? It gives you some options, including camel, elk.
I kind of like the elk, actually. That would be pretty cool. We've been talking about it as a horse, but I mean, I like the flavor of elk.
Okay.
I think the flavor.
We haven't used it much.
I do. I've eaten elk too.
So, your elk, what is essentially a dire elk, it will also shrink when you shrink. Rears up, kind of offers its antlers, and you catch it and land in the saddle that's fashioned in it.
I love the idea that everyone in this party chooses their mount based on how good they taste.
Just in case.
Just in case.
And at this point, Stan, like when your ass hits the saddle, you begin to feel more than hear in the back of your soul the ringing of an anvil. I think we can actually even just roll initiative with you two. These creatures will always go last unless you guys really suck at initiative.
Oh, don't doubt me.
And for purposes of this combat, no, it's Lovelace gets her own initiative. Yes.
23 and 11.
23 is yours?
Yeah.
And how'd you do, Stan?
I got 10.
Okay. Still better than the zombie carpet and the giant. So we will start with CliqClaq. You climbing gear is attached. Is Lovelace mounted facing downward?
Yes.
Okay.
For the moment, she's running melee interference for anything that tries to come at us.
Yes, she's on defense.
Right.
Shield thing.
It's just a carpet below me, right?
From this height, it is kind of a seething mass. You can see pockets that kind of clear out as they're clumping together. It's a lot.
I didn't even think to ask this. Am I anywhere near Stan? Like his section?
Yes. You were very well able to maneuver. You got your piloting check just fine.
And Stan's headed toward the big one?
Yeah.
Is he having trouble getting there?
There will be interference. There's definitely stuff. It's not a clear straight line.
Do I see him struggling, or just see like zombies flying out of the way like a jet ski is flying through water?
He's only just touched ground, so we'll see how it comes out.
I'm actually going to hold my action and see if Stan needs help clearing his path.
Okay.
And Lovelace's entire turn is going to be in case anyone tries to mess with us. At least for this round.
All right, Stan.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So I'm going to charge this biggin while swinging at the zombies from the horse.
Okay. Roll me your attacks, and I am going to roll a couple for your mount.
I might cast a spell. If I cast if one action, I can't also attack stuff, right?
Not unless you're hasted or have a bonus action attack.
Okay. All right. I will hit some stuff to get this ball rolling. Got 18 to hit
Nice.
on the first one. Want me to roll damage?
No, your minimum damage is going to kill these ones. This is just a matter of clearing out enough space around you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
you're giant. It's.
Oh, forgot to put the bonus on that roll. So I got 25 on the next one. It's because I get 2 attacks in a round. So.
Okay, so and also.
Zombie face meets hammer face.
Yes. So your mount basically kind of scoops one way and you clear out one flank of it. It scoops the other way, you clear out another flank. It catches one on its antlers and flings it at another one, rears up, and then just goes. It knows where you want to go, and it's going there. Antlers down, breath snorting out of its massive nostrils, hooves churning up the mud. Shields circling. So that's what you see from the tree. CliqClaq is a bunch of basically the entire area gets flung around. Yeah, just zombies flying everywhere, and then essentially exactly what you described before. Just a giant line of zombies, either just getting trampled by it or trying to dive out of the way. Usually not to much success.
All
You had
right.
your help. What are you doing?
Are there any near me on the trunk right now?
Not currently. Well, give me.
I mean, I can't see above me because of the hang glider, but you know. I've got a nice little.
No, the hang glider is set so it's flat against the tree. Lovelace is 6 legs against the tree. The hang glider is sagittal plane from her.
Okay, I was picturing it like the climbing gears latched on, and Lovelace is like butt up against it, looking out, and so the hang glider's out this way.
That would have been really hard to land.
I'm very good.
You could do it that way.
Right.
I was thinking she was just grabbing off.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So then my view's kind of obstructed outward. If the hang glider's... If Lovelace is latched on, the hang glider's like this. So I can't really see that well out.
Yes.
Okay. Does the tree look like it's winning its fight?
It's holding its own. I mean,
okay.
It's slowly grinding down resources.
Even with my limited view, can I see where Stan is going still?
Yeah. Copies.
Change of tactics. Leaning upward and disengage, and we're gonna glide right after Stan and offer support.
Okay. Give me a dex check.
Dexterity, I have that. Yes, I do. Natural 1. Any help from the druid with the wind?
Well, no. There's not really on launch. Give me a tinkering check.
I hate roll 20, I swear.
It picks great dramatic moments for
Don't tell me this is a program. There's someone behind this going,
okay.
24.
You make some contact on the way down. Like, it's not a smooth out. You end up kind of spinning a little ways and losing altitude before you even out. The druid kind of gives a puff of air so you can stay airborne. But the good news is the contraption held together.
I'm not very smooth, but I build things securely.
Right. The bad news is that's all your movement. So, yeah, you didn't get very far out at all. Anything else?
So
Bonus action.
Where am I? I lost
So
track
you
of.
are now just getting, about 30 feet away from the trunk itself, about 60 feet up.
Okay. Are they moving in on Stan?
Yeah, you managed you'll be able to line it up. You didn't get a good line this time, but you can maneuver to get that.
I'm just gonna pick off a couple that are on his tail,
Okay.
or try to anyway.
100 feet behind Stan.
I am very consciously not shooting the ones right behind him, because that way lies disaster. I'm shooting next to.
Right. Off on either sides, or ones
Right.
that are coming in.
Right. Covering fire, not hope he's still standing in front of Stan's spine when I let go.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Let me see some attack rolls.
21 and 12.
Plenty. All right, so you pick off the few that were still within range to try and do anything as Stan makes out on his epic charge. And at this point, the zombies are clear enough that they're not even really going to get an attack. You've cleared out enough that you have some breathing room in the zombie carpet for this round.
Okay.
The giant sees all this and reacts sentiently by just charging. Starts running directly towards you, and it from its belt brings up a great club, giant sized, and it looks like it's going to meet you. It's stomping zombies on the way. It cares not. It's just headed through them. Top of the round, CliqClaq. All right. As your movement, give me a piloting check.
What would that be?
Dex, in this case.
19.
Much better. So you're able to move in line and keep it. Do you want to move up on Stan, or do you want to match his speed?
I'm trailing on purpose.
Okay.
I'm literally back up.
All right.
I'm trying to handle the lackeys so he can focus on the biggin.
All right.
You know, no one's grabbing him from behind and impeding him killing this thing.
Okay.
So I guess shooting a couple more.
All right.
Yes, I'm keeping track of my arrows.
Yep. And I'm keeping track of your kills. So you guys know kind of the way I'm working this is like a modified swarm rules. If you guys kill a certain amount of zombies every round, they're not going to get an attack. If you kill not quite that number, they're going to have disadvantage on their attack. And if you don't, they get a shot. Or it works as a swarm. They don't have to attack. They just does some auto damage.
Right.
Okay.
Because game mechanics are fun.
Woo.
So you guys have this round cleared out enough zombies that they're nowhere. I see. Is that one attack? How many do you get?
I get 2 attacks, right? Yeah, 25 and 23.
Nice. Sorry, for so many combats you guys were hasted. I've lost track a little bit about how many actions you guys get.
That's my turn.
All right, Stan, you hear arrows whizzing by you. You see zombies drop in front and to the sides of you, clearing out part of the way.
I will continue to attack zombies, swinging my hammer wide swaths to catch unaware. I guess probably aware, as much as zombies are aware. 19. The first one. Gonna have to clean this. 25.
Nice. Oh, pro tip, to roll whatever you just rolled last time, just hit up arrow and enter, and that'll speed up the d20 rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know.
Your time. Plenty. You, with a 19 and a 25, you cave in 2 zombies on either side of you. Continuing to charge forward, your ring of shields, your elk. Your elk falters. As it was headed to one side, it stepped wrong on a zombie. It attempted to catch one with its hooves on the way through, and it just didn't hit the way it thought it would. Its front legs crossed, and it just goes antlers first into the ground. Can I get an athletics check?
$22.
You stay easily in the saddle with a 22. And you can feel that it's embarrassed through your bond. Like, oh God, this is. And I will give you, Stan, a point of information or a point of inspiration for soothing your mount. I see you just did. Lovelace, by the way, is just kind of tucking, and after that first jittery start, she's ready. I assume just kind of readying an action to correct any flight errors.
Right. She's Lovelace is my co-pilot.
So zombies.
Oh, zombies.
they're washing up basically against a spinning wall of shields and evasive metal. They don't have any luck laying on any actual damage. Any contact that's made is basically just knocks them out of the way.
This isn't working. Keep doing it.
The giant continues to charge. And you two will, at the end of the next round, you will collide.
Nice.
And it readies an action. Actually, no, it's going full speed. It spent its action on move. Top of the round. CliqClaq.
How far off the ground am I?
60 feet still.
How far do I have to be to not take damage from a fall? Or how close do I have to be?
Well, I mean, you have to have your feet on the ground. That's you would.
You drop from 2
There's
feet, you might get
essentially an acrobatics check to get less damage from a fall, but you take like a d6 every 10 feet.
We're gonna keep gliding and do a couple more shots.
Okay. $29, 17. Nice. Again, bolts raining out from behind and above you. You recognize the exquisitely crafted arrows of CliqClaq zipping through and eliminating terrain.
Nice.
Stan, what do you do?
So he's gonna hit me. We're gonna engage at the top of this next round.
Yeah, if you held your action this round, you would get to perform it.
Will I go before him in the next round?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
Yeah. I will have plus 1d4 radiant damage for a minute.
He has not gone yet this round though. Like he will get an action, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay. Want to be clear.
Packing it on, baby.
So you begin to glow. Are any of those concentration?
Divine Favor does include concentration.
All right, but not your Shield of Faith.
A Shield of Faith. Because I can only have one, right? Is that the deal?
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting element in 5th edition.
Okay, so I can't do Divine Favor because of that.
Okay. Well, you could. You'd just lose the shield.
Yeah.
So you're going to keep the shield?
Yeah, I'm not going to just blow another level 1 spell.
Okay. So what do you do?
I'll hit some zombies.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll hold my action actually to engage when we engage.
Okay. You hunker down, make eye contact. One of its eyes is kind of rotted and sagging. Giant, I mean, kind of a rotted, patchy beard. Now that you're getting close to it, it has a helm that leaves its face open. It is wearing some armor. And it charges. It's going straight for you. Because you held your action, you are going to get to act first. Let me also... your mount is also going to make a charging gore attack, ram attack, and hit. What do? It comes at you. It's basically going for a golf swing, like the running golf swing. Isn't that a Billy or Adam Sandler? Oh, anyway. Sorry, I envisioned that image. But yeah, it's coming up for just a running.
I'm gonna hit it, and I rolled a 1.
Oh. Well, you have multiple attacks.
Yeah. I also realized that due to concentration, I can't actually have both the protection from evil and the shield up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take, so I'm not gonna have the shield, but he's undead, right? Right.
Clearly.
That's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, definitely keeping the protection from good and evil and not the shield. Dang concentration rules. All right. So I rolled a natural 1 to hit him the first time. And then do I get another roll for my second attack?
You do. You still get your other attack.
27? I'm gonna biff it on the first one. Try and catch it on the upper side, on the back, on the upswing.
He's got disadvantage to hit you, so... Alright, so you come in with the first one. Go ahead and roll damage on the second one. The first one, you angle yourself in and basically lean into the club in such a way that it disrupts your mount's charge, and he can't connect with his antlers. Your second one strikes home. But meanwhile, the strike did no actual damage. It's just the way he was swinging while you were swinging didn't work out in your favor.
And you're supposed to add to damage. It's normally it's 1d8 plus 6, but since my strength is increased, it should also go up, right?
Yes, because the potion, and don't forget your extra 1d4 for being giant.
Yep. All right. So 13 damage.
Nice.
4 of that is no, that's not radiant. Never mind. 4 of that is just 4.
13 total.
Yeah.
All right, and that is blood. The zombie is attempting to destruct you at this point are either knocked out of the way by its club or just completely ineffectual. CliqClaq, contact has been made.
Oh, what did I contact with? How far off the ground am I?
Still 60 feet, unless you wanted to pull up any. I thought you were staying at 60.
No, I'm gliding downward this whole time. I wasn't trying to level out. I was just trying to trail behind her as I work behind Stand as I head toward ground.
Okay. Once you start to steer yourself that way, the druid will stop providing updraft. So you're currently descending. We'll call it 45 feet, and you're headed forward at 60 feet per round. With a piloting check, you could gain speed.
I want to gain speed.
Okay.
18 piloting check.
That's much better. So you use the last of the updrafts to kind of come down and then tilt and do a little dive in. So you're able to get 80 feet by taking that action.
Okay.
Or that's part of a move, actually. I'm sorry.
That's part of one move action?
Yeah, that counts as your movement.
Okay. And they're already fighting?
Yes.
I want to veer. I have my goggles on because I've been flying, and I give Lovelace the signal to tuck in and brace herself.
All right.
And I want to veer off, flip the hang glider upside down, and cut through the zombies like a scythe.
Nice.
Okay, I will take a piloting check as an attack action.
Oh, come on, don't fuck me on this. Oh, fantastic.
I will also give you a point of inspiration for that.
How does inspiration work?
It's a D8.
So 14.
Okay. You managed to make the flip and start to make contact with the zombies. Now I will need tinkering check. This is outside of design parameters.
Says you. Right. Intelligence. How do I keep forgetting? 21.
Well, it may be outside of design parameters, but it does stand within the structural limitations. So you pop the heads off the first three zombies that it comes into contact with, and you take out 4 or 5 more before you lose momentum, and then you're grounded, upside down.
All right.
Lovelace had ready the action and sucked and rolled, and she does a crab flip.
Which means I do too, because I'm buckled into her.
Yep.
I believe that's my turn.
I believe it is. How far away were you trying to make contact from the giant?
I was just trying to cut down on the rabble.
Okay.
I wasn't really concerned. I'm letting Stan worry about him. I'm just trying to cut down on...
This round, a beam from the tree carves out a line of zombies and strikes the giant as it's coming up for another strike on Stan. And you can see the searing green flesh sizzles and smokes off of it. It gets a scorch mark across it. All the other zombies are just incinerated in the line where it contacts.
All right.
Stan, you.
Say that's my turn, yes?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to hit this guy in the face.
Good plan.
17 to hit?
17 is a hit.
Sweet.
Roll your damage on the first one.
14.
That enlarged damage routinely maxing out for you. Nice.
Right? My regular damage ain't doing so hot.
So that's the first shot. I mean, really, you just have a giant set of legs. I mean, you're right about hip thigh area between your mount, your size, beating him about the knees and hips. The second shot is definitely a hit with a 25.
Yes. Another swing. Going for the torso. Center of mass. $15 damage. Yep.
Nice. Very consistent, Stan. With a rhythm that matches the ringing that you can feel within you, you just pound at this thing. Man, and it would really like to return the favor, but it comes down. I mean, you would think a club that big would be hard to miss, but it just comes down with both hands and your animated shield just like on point. Ding.
Blocked.
Uh-huh.
What's your AC, CliqClaq?
None of your business. 18.
18? Playing. And as one comes at you, Lovelace just snips it right around the middle. No, my ranger. Top of the round. CliqClaq. Zombies are beginning to press in on you. They've discovered that there's something living amongst them and it offends them.
How far am I from the giant?
About 100 feet.
About or exactly?
Exactly 100.
Damn it.
110 feet from the other end. 10 by 10.
Okay. Grappling hook arrow. Shooting it at the giant. Not trying to wound. Just trying to get a catch.
Okay.
That's my attack. Sorry, I have a series of actions here.
Simplicity has never been CliqClaq's strong suit.
No. You remember my mortar launcher?
I do. Very distinctly.
They're moving in on us, right? Like they're swarming us?
Yeah.
As my action, I pull the mortar launcher, which shoots a vial of alchemist fire straight up.
Okay.
When it reaches its apex and starts to come down, it's then Lovelace's turn, and she pulls the switch on the clockwork winch, and we get reeled into the giant, leaving the alchemist fire free to just land in a pile of zombies.
Okay. I will call that a bonus action to activate the mortar. So make your shot.
That's the plan, anyway. Hey, 25.
Contact. Back of the left shoulder. It's dug in.
launch the mortar, wait for it to stop traveling upward, and then flip the switch and evacuate the horde and let the fire fall on them.
Yeah, nothing about that plan won't work. So
I'm trying to find a flaw, but
yep. So you up into the air. Give me a tinkering check.
really? 9.
Well outside of design parameters. So the hang glider is now going to be at a disadvantage if you're going to attempt to pilot.
We're not on the hang glider. We left that mangled on the ground.
Oh, I thought it was still engaged. Yeah, the hang glider remained in one piece.
Right, but it's hard. It's like being strapped to a kitchen table that's been overturned and then trying to right yourself. It was just easier to just remove it. Yeah, we don't have the hang glider is just drag now.
I just hadn't heard the part where you disengaged. Did you use an action?
I might have forgotten to specify. I think I thought it was implied. Once you land, you drop your chute. It's just going to slow you down.
Well, yeah, but you're strapped into a hang glider. Anyway, for the future, it'll be a bonus action to drop your chute. Now, however, you are being winched up directly towards a giant.
That's okay. I believe that was my entire round, though.
Indeed. So, what do you do?
How does it look? Does it look like it's damaged?
It's still in pretty good health. I mean, you've definitely made some contact. It's wary of you, but it's not limping or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna keep smashing at it. Come at me, bro. Does that hit? 18?
Yes.
Woo! Uh, 15 damage for that one. Then I'm gonna hit him again. 29.
Nice.
14 damage.
Remarkably consistent.
Right, mid-teens, yeah.
Your mount is just not having a lucky time, though.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He gets nothing on that one. He's going to have disadvantage on his next one. You guys are basically circling each other. Your mount is keeping moving, but trying not to stay stationary.
Mm-hmm.
The giant Yep. What was your CliqClaq? What was your to hit with that grappling check? Or with the grappling arrow?
What was my attack?
Yeah.
That was that must have been the 25 because the 9 tinkering.
All right. So it attempts to grab the line and get to it, but it just it can't. When you have a string on the back of your shirt that you know it's there, but you can't grab, it's the same thing. Yep. And that is its round. At that point, it it realizes that it is not going to hit Stan, and it takes off running toward the tree. Stan, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And your elk gets one at disadvantage, which is no go.
By the way, should I be taking like negatives because it's bigger than me? Attacking it?
No, it's worked into its AC.
Oh, gotcha.
Much simpler.
Yeah, they took that level of granular complication out of 5th edition, I believe.
Right. All right. So 18 to hit for attack of opportunity.
Okay. Roll your damage.
18.
Nice. 18. You catch him right square on the side of the hip, and it puts a little hitch in his step on it. Oh, you're a fucking sentinel, Stan. It doesn't go anywhere because you said it goes to take off and just bip. Nope.
You leave when I say you leave.
Not yet.
It kind of looks as it staggers back, and I really wanted to move. Damn. And that's all it has.
Okay.
Top of the round. CliqClaq.
Where am I?
You during that exchange, you were whipped around. I mean, you're essentially a tetherball around the giant right now.
Okay. So can I Hoth it?
That would take.
Yeah, that would take.
Not without the hang glider. Sorry.
So I don't know where I am at the moment, so I don't know what to do. Like I'm being around while reeling in.
80 feet of rope away, and you're basically secured 80 feet away from the giant right now, midair. Like, because of the turning and whipping around in combat, you're constantly being flung. So you're not actually in a fixed point in space. You're kind of like an electron. At any point of the round, you're anywhere in that 80-foot shell.
Right. How close is Stan to the giant?
Stan is nose to nose. Well,
nose to belly button.
Yeah, nose to navel. Was this the plan, CliqClaq?
What's a plan? I just build shit and hope for the best. There's no plan. I'm not a tactician. I'm an engineer. Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. You'll let me remember how this thing works because I've never used it before. I use my robe of stars and shoot magic missiles at him.
Ah! Auto hit.
Yes. I don't have to worry about aiming while I'm whipping through the air. So is this like I pull off a patch and they become missiles or what?
Yeah. You pluck one of the stars from the robes or a number as per how many charges you want to spend. And it's a bonus action, I believe, to activate magic item.
Oh, okay.
I think. This turn it will be until I look it up.
Robe. 6 stars. Okay. As a 5th level spell.
Oh, okay. So it is an action.
Okay. I'm just gonna use one of the stars, which is 3 missiles.
At 5th level, it's
Yeah.
big missile is 3 missiles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me your
3.
D4 plus 1s.
12.
Nice.
Nice.
So from this flinging shit, you see glowing little beads of force zipping in. Little teacher. So any bonus actions, and are you still reeling in on the wench? Are you getting closer?
The trigger's been flipped. It's not even up to me at this point. It's just it's a
Right.
wound spring that's being a spring.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna have Lovelace do anything? Otherwise, she'll probably just ready in action.
Yeah, she's. I think she's still like tucked for whatever that
She's-
like.
She's got that big claw ready. She knows where you guys are headed.
I've seen the crab fight defensively. It's just this shit. It's just.
Yep. And like a cord on a vacuum, you are wound up to melee range with the giant.
Oh, good.
And now Lovelace will get her action.
She's gonna attack him because why not?
Okay. Only one attack?
Oh yeah, does she get? She gets 2?
I don't know. That's why I was asking. I think she only gets 1.
Yeah, I think she only gets 1.
Okay, so a 10 is not a hit.
No,
She, clink.
there's a lot going on. It's
Yeah, hard to judge an angle when you're just. So that's CliqClaq's turn. Stan.
I have a question for you, GM.
Yes.
Does it take multiple actions to drink multiple potions?
I have long allowed people to sub their action in for a bonus action. If you wanted to do multiple potions in a round.
So, like, just taking the whole round to do them?
Yeah. That I would also, if some clever gnome wanted to tinker up like a multiple a flask of many potions.
well, I have a better idea, but we'll get to that later.
You've definitely seen it done before, although it was in a cage in a sewer in the middle of a terrifying combat.
All right, so I'm going to take out a full, use my turn to take potions, and I'm going to take 3 potion of growths, which is going to make me colossal.
Do they stack, or do they?
It doesn't say that they don't. When you drink this potion, you gain the enlarge effect on the enlarge/reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required. Let me look up enlarge.
Colossal Stan.
And my colossal elk steed.
Right, because any spells that are cast on you do affect your mount.
I'm telling you, it doesn't say it doesn't stack, at least that I'm seeing.
Well, name of the channel's GameBreakers.
I've been doing my best.
For the low price of 3 enlarged potions.
4. This is the one.
The 4th stand reaches the Godzilla threshold. Bum, bum, bum. Maximum stand.
Maximum stand. I am now 70 feet tall, about 30 feet taller than this thing.
I appreciate the music cue. Bum, 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 bum.
Gojira.
Not just that, you stopped mid-combat to drink really heavily for 5 seconds and spent the 6th second just whoop. Hang on, I'm being alcoholic real quick and then swell.
Right, I've been training for this like for years in all the bars, as it turned out.
Just relax your throat. Just
Wow.
I imagine I'm like crushing zombies under my feet.
Well, I mean, underneath your mount's hoof, because your mount is now a colossal elk.
It's gonna get like globs of elk drool on the ground. It'll be great. So that's my turn.
So,
Is the elk surprised?
no, you guys responded. It knew it was coming. It was already balance-wise. Like, yeah, this will level out all those crappy ones I've been rolling. So, well, CliqClaq. Actually, no. Hold on. It's
the bad guy.
The
Yeah,
zombies.
He's trying to shit himself.
Yeah. He just makes a really sad attempt to poke you with the club. Like, oh! Clank! Just basically clanks off the hammer on your breastplate. Zombie carpet is clear right now. From your mount is now just prancing about.
Colossal stand, colossal steed.
Maximum stand. Oh, the bard's gonna be so mad that she didn't get to see this. She has to hear the story from CliqClaq.
And we're gonna tell the story so poorly.
It's gonna be bullet points and slurred bragging, and that's it.
Yeah. It's gonna be drunken ranting and an industrial manual.
And somewhere between lies something objective like, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. This round, you see the beam of light strike next to the giant, and then go directly out in a straight line. It gets some zombies, but that doesn't seem to be what it was doing. It angles a line back in toward the tree.
Okay.
Top of the round, CliqClaq. You are now perched like a tick on the back of this giant.
And we just saw Stan go Super Saiyan.
Giant, you're like over its ear towards Stan, like. Broop?
I give Lovelace the signal that means full fucking retreat. Because I think the thing's about to get stepped on. Pull out my grappling hook, we drop to the ground, and Lovelace heads straight down the path that the tree just cut for us.
Okay.
I was going to shoot the giant, but that just seems mean at this point.
Well, since we're briefly having a little technical difficulty, and we're at an excellent time to pause on a cliffhanger, this is GameBreakers. We'll be right back. If you like what you see, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And if you want to see it get better, hit us up on Patreon. We'd love to see it get better too. Be right back.